I'm RFK Jr. I'm RFK Jr. and I'm gonna make America healthy again.
Oh my god.
But you sound
We,
like you
we,
smoked several
we
cigarettes.
need to get rid of the Red 40. We need to get rid of Red 40 and all the chemicals. We need to get it out of the kids' foods, out of the Fruit Loops. We need to shut the fuck up. Shut up. We need to get we need to get the Red 40. We need to get the Red 40 out of the
This
Kool-Aid.
voice chat might not exist anymore if the secret of the Otaku admins come out.
We need to make America healthy again. We need to make America healthy again. That's why President Trump made me his Secretary of Health. We need to make America healthy again. We gotta get the preservatives. We have to get the preservatives out of the food and all the chemicals.
He sounds like me, but 2 years
You know, they killed my father and my uncle. They killed my father and my uncle. And President Trump, he's gonna bring them back to life.
Someone said Chris Griffin.
There's too many people are speaking. What the
They
fuck?
also killed my cousin John F. Kennedy Jr. President Trump is gonna bring him back. He's gonna bring him back to life at a rally. QAnon said so. According to QAnon, they're gonna bring back JFK Jr. They're gonna bring back JFK Jr. back to life. I was driving in Central Park. I was driving in Central Park in New York, and I hit a bear with my car. I hit a bear with my car. Shut the fuck up! I hit a bear with my car, and it died. The bear died. I was gonna take it. I was gonna take it home, and I was gonna eat it, but I couldn't fit it in my car. It was a Toyota Corolla. I couldn't fit it in, so I left it. I left a decaying bear corpse in Central Park.
I'm not sure if I should say the full thing.
I left the dead bear carcass in Central Park, and then I didn't admit to it until after I suspended my presidential campaign in 2024. If I could have taken home, if I could have taken the bear into my car, if I could have fit it in my car, I would have taken it home and I would have had sex with it. Okay, I was on heroin at the time. I was doing a shit ton of heroin. I was on heroin. I started doing heroin. I started. You're racist. I started doing heroin in college. I started doing heroin back in college, and then I started. My grades went up. My grades went up after I started doing heroin.
You sound like a really good gun.
Anyways, I've been married 3 times, and my second wife killed herself. My second wife killed herself because I kept cheating on her. I kept cheating. I kept cheating on her. I had a brain worm. I had a brain worm slowly eating my brain, and it told me to cheat on my wife. No. You want to reincarnate as my brain worm so you can take control of me and make me stop speaking out against Big Pharma and the vaccinations. You're part of your Big Pharma. Big Pharma is paying you. Big Pharma. No, I was being controlled by the brain worm at the time. I had a brain worm that was slowly eating my brain, and it eventually died. I didn't know about it until after it died, but it was controlling me. It made me cheat on my second wife and drive her to suicide. No, the brain worm. I think it was from the It was from a vaccine. It was from a vaccine or chemicals in the food or the water. I don't drink tap water anymore because I think that's where I got the brain worm. I got the brain worm from the tap water, I think, and it was controlling me. It was controlling me, and it made me cheat on my wife multiple times until she eventually killed herself. But now I'm married to my third wife. I'm clean. I don't have the brain worm. I'm off the heroin, and I love my wife Cheryl. Cheryl Hines is my third wife. I love her, and I'm committed to making America healthy again, bringing back my my father, my uncle, my cousin. President Trump almost brought back JFK Jr. via dark magic. That's what they call it, dark MAGA magic. And, and perhaps Elon Musk might actually help me resurrect my dead relatives. It's RFK Jr.
What'd you do with that bear, man?
Well, I left it to rot in the middle of Central Park. I was gonna put it in my car. But it couldn't fit. Shut up! I was gonna put it in my car. Shut up, you fucking asshole!
Are you guys going trick or treating?
Someone fucking mute this guy. Someone mute this guy. He's paid by Big Pharma and the CIA. But anyways, I was gonna put the dead bear in my car.
Oh my god, I feel like
Drowned a woman.
I've had sex with like tens of women. I had like over 30 names. I had over 30 names in my diary. I was on heroin at the time. I started doing heroin and then my grades went up. No, but I was addicted to it and I got off of it. I'm clean now. I took heroin and my grades started to go up. But it was the brain worm. The brain worm made me cheat on my wife and drive her to the point of suicide. That was my second wife. I'm on my third wife now, and I love her.
Have you ever farted a little too hard and
You're not funny. You're not funny. Shut up.